Wow. Messed me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
What's going on, people? Got some my career for you guys. I'm just getting my badges, but I'm sorry if you can kind of hear the controller kind of move. That's the haptic feedback, the stuff they was talking about. They're not lying about that. But my main concern with it is that I feel like if you're not careful or whatever, you're not used to that, you could possibly jam in your controller. That's the probably thing that I think they didn't take into account. So if you hear like the controller, like the right trigger and stuff like that moving like that, you hear the sounds. I may sound a little bit choppy, but that's because of I'm using the PlayStation 5's controller mic. A mic is built into the actual controller. So that's exactly how you're hearing me. I don't know if I'm gonna get the Pulse headsets, because I mean that I didn't really build into my budget for that specifically. I just kind of did monster
Let's get to
games.
work. Here's what we're gonna
Now I
do.
will not probably be uploading Mortal Kombat. Um, that's just a particular choice. I might play it tomorrow. Cause Rain and stuff is that like that character's coming back. They got Melina and they have Rambo. I mean, I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a while, particularly. No reason at all, really. But I just think that in a way, with the games that I got, I'm kind of content with them. This game is pretty good. What's up, DH3, bro? What's going on, man? But man, I know people keep on asking me if I'm gonna get Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I'm like, the game is good, but I beat Spider-Man. I got it like June of last year, and I beat that junk in 3 days. And I got the Ultimate Edition when it was like $29.99. That's all I intend to plan on it, because there's no way that I'm gonna spend, you know, I would say it's only like $49.99. Do I think it's a game of the year potential? I think Spider-Man and stuff is good, but it adds no type of real type of customization to the experience. You're just going around like swinging around the little skill tree, all that type of stuff. The abilities and stuff is
Let's get
good.
to
I
work.
mean,
Here's what we're gonna do.
don't get me wrong. I like Spider-Man, but it's not worth the money. It's just not worth the money, in my opinion, man. Not worth the money. And I'm still getting used to PS5. Like, I had it since, what you call it? How long have I had it? I've had it since Saturday. So I only had it like maybe 2 days now at this point. It's pretty good. Yeah, I agree with you, DH3. The story isn't there. I mean, the only reason why they probably put Spider-Man there because he's a black character. And you know how these companies and stuff are trying to just market off black people and stuff like that. Um, that's probably one of the like main selling points, because they want to have characters. Next thing you know, they're gonna branch out to other stuff like other Marvel characters and stuff like that. They're gonna have more representation from all groups that don't really matter. Uh, nah, it's from. I mean, my thing with Spider-Man, I just can't. I'm not really into Spider-Man like that. Yeah, it's from the comics. Yeah, I know. Miles Morales, he's from the actual like thing. I know he's like a fan of Spider-Man. They had him in the comics, but I mean, they only made like one film off of him. That little cartoon, Miles Morales. I think they got it on Netflix. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. What am I? Northside Night. Yeah. Resume. Man, they put everybody from the old 2K. That's like the coach in 2K15 up in there.
Let me see how much you can do. We are very impressed with how far you've come, sir. I appreciate it, coach. I know you got your eye on the starting line.
I'm gonna make that three-way, two-way three. I mean, the build is good.
I just want you to know that you're on the right track. Not quite ready for the starting line, but I don't want you to get frustrated.
My biggest thing with the whole thing is that even with a two-way, three-point, what you call it, playmaker, is that a lot of these two-way builds, it's almost no point of even having it, considering that the interior defense is trash. Like the other day, I wound up facing a guy who, once he got like slasher takeover, I did stop him, but I had to rip him, I had to pickpocket him. I know how to do that, but at the same time, I don't feel like I should have to do that to stop somebody. I didn't really spam it, but I mean, I had to, and in particular at the right instance, get the ball back. But he cooked me off that. Otherwise than that, I mean, jump shot, not really as much because he wasn't shooting. He just went completely on the inside. But my biggest thing with Rookieville is not as bad as people say it is. Rookieville is not as bad as people say it is. It just depends. Like, I faced a center the other day, and he was pretty bad. He was at 80. That was terrible, man.
They're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them too at the free throw line. Miami trailing. The end are approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Junior doesn't go.
Wow. Dante Exum.
They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia. It really just wasn't a fun game for them.
James Hart wants to go to Brooklyn. That's crazy. The Rockets really went from a playoff contending team to basically losing their whole team overnight. That's crazy.
Let's move on.
Offline with a three for Miami. They've got 50% of their shots to fall so far.
Melo better be glad he got out of there when he did.
From deep, Junior.
Same thing with the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers went from being a contending team to lose their team overnight when they lost Aaron Aflalo and all those different people.
Junior in for Exum.
Wow. I'm 0-2. Wow. Interesting.
So dangerous from the three-point line. Rebounded by Butler. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. From deep, Junior raised the triple. Well, even though the season is in its early stages, Junior has done everything this team could have asked for in a limited time. Yeah, and think about it. They threw him into action quickly, and he's responding. Junior's much further ahead than many expected him to be at this point. It's really a great sign of things to come. Send them to the line. It could be a three-point
Wow.
play.
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Hey, that's that 2K19 animation. Let's go. I just gotta keep shooting. But I gotta get some some assists, man.
Miami grabs the miss. They defeated Detroit in their last game. Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
So give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
Wow. Should have been a steal, man. A lot of these plays really be 50s because a lot of the time, like, the computer hedges, it helps out on defense, man. I need to go to Swags and get my players some more clothes, but man, 2K with these masks, man. Charging like out the wazoo money. You could buy a whole new game with that. But I'm gonna be on Mortal Kombat tomorrow. Trying to learn Rain because it comes out midnight, I think. I don't have. I do have class. I might just check it out because the stuff is installed on my PlayStation 5 now. I downloaded Mortal Kombat last night, so see what it do. Let me pull up, man. Let me pull up from deep. Set me a screen. All right. There we go.
Perfect pass and some pretty slick body control in the finish too. Yeah, that's butter.
I really didn't think that was a perfectly thrown alley-oop, but I'll take it. Huh? That was a terrible move. Wow. Not a bad I only get 5 defensive badges, and I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, I'm not really mad at that. A lot of people keep on talking about playing rec. I'm not playing rec because I don't like rec. Like anything with rec or dealing with 5 other people, and you have to rely on 5. To me, it's easier. It just depends. I'm not sure. Even if you're a center, it's going to be tough. The matchups and then the whatever matchmaking that they do is not good. I'll just tell you that now, or it's flawed. Or like the point spread or whatever. I feel like they match you based off your stats. I don't even say record. It is based off of skill level or whatever you're doing. But some of these teams are not even evenly matched whatsoever. So I try to see my friends getting a 5. I hope he's okay. Somebody I know tested positive for COVID, and they what you call FaceTime me from the thing. I didn't even know they had COVID, but I noticed that they was in an isolated room. Man, that was tough. But they told me they lost the smell, but they said they didn't have any other symptoms, but they know they had it. I should have thrown him a oop. No, it's not. The cutscenes, like the mini cutscenes and the talking, I mean, they probably paid somebody a lot of money to just go and do those voice lines. I mean, that is not bad, but it's definitely a little bit corny, in my opinion. The what you call it, crane shot that they got. They want you to feel what the character's feeling when they what you call it have the camera angle. Cause I took a film class while in college, and I didn't even what you call it. I'm not majoring in film at all. I'm just majoring in business. But as far as my like art prerequisites and stuff like that, and part of my graduation plan, I had to take like an art and film class was offered. It was like the only thing offered, and I got that out the way. Going to school, man. Honestly, during the pandemic, like, bro, I'm just trying to get out of school, man. I'm just trying. A boy's just trying to graduate and get the hell on out of what you call it, college. I don't graduate with that though. I'm just trying to. I don't like the responsibility of being a student. And I know that sounds almost ridiculous and crazy, but to me it doesn't sound crazy because at the same time, being a student, you literally stop being a student after a certain point. Like at some point, like when you go from 1 to 5 through 6 to 8, 9 through 12, then to go back to freshman to like senior again. That don't make any sense. And if you go to any graduate program, you're pretty much doing the same thing. But graduate programs are mainly 2 years. It just depends, 2 to 4. It just depends if you're gonna accelerate it. Some people can get this stuff done in like what you call it? I don't know. Maybe a year and a half or a year. Some people in accelerated programs. Like I know somebody got an MBA in like a year. But if someone asks me if I get my MBA, probably not. Probably not, man. I don't like I mean, accounting is okay. I'm not really into accounting. Like, like if someone's dream job is working at a top accounting firm in, New York or something like that, God bless them, because I'm not doing that. Like I know somebody who has their own, they're a black accounting firm. They're based out of Atlanta. They're doing that. They're an alumni from what you call a particular school, and it was, that's what they're doing now. Andre Drummond would never make no 2 free throws, so they got that right. Well, I'm gonna have to use that.
Strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from the 3.
I gotta get some Jordans.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Garland. Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Heat have got 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Ooh, wasted no time on that one. And now a 9-point Miami lead. And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers.
I don't know what it is, but all the other games and stuff that I've been looking at and like thinking about purchasing, it doesn't seem like a purchase. And I know that sounds so like weird to say, like Call of Duty Cold War. That game needs to be on sale. I know the game just came out and all, but like what I'm seeing in the reviews of people and then just the gameplay of like the hit detection, like it's pretty bad. Like for a game, I remember when they had the build coming out, like the before the alpha, where it was just like they had that on a green screen and it was just basically laying out the map design. It was terrible. If a game and stuff is being leaked, I'm for leaks. It just depends on what we're looking at. I'm for leaks of gameplay in a sense because I don't want to spend $70 or $74 on a game that I know I'm not going to have maximum playability. Like, for instance, Red Dead had no type of leaks. Everybody was talking about GTA 6 is going to come out, GTA 6 is going to come out. GTA 6 is probably not going to come out for a while. At least, I would say for another 3 years. The person at Rockstar Games, like Dan something, Dan H, he resigned. He's no longer affiliated with the company. He founded it. So, I mean, wow. I'll get Dimer and other badges that I think I need. But past this, man, I don't know, man. Don't know. Wow. I thought he got traded.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now. Now here's Garland. None defends. Now Garland. Cleveland needs to get off the shot.
Here we go. Get me in trouble trying to play hero. Like Michael Phelps. Oh, man. Everybody's music, man, ain't good. I've been trying to tell people, like, somebody said that Block Boy JB, he was good, but like everybody, you make a couple hits, you probably got a couple, he wasn't a one-hit wonder, but that Look Alive song, he might as well have been. like Blueface and them and Black Boy JB one in the same, and then too PNB Rock. That man, he fell off hard. And people be trying to tell me, swear to God, that A Boogie didn't fall off. When's the last time you heard A Boogie stuff on the radio? My sister really like listen to Rod Wave. I don't really think that Rod Wave fell off, but I feel like his music style is just a little bit different. One minute he want to sing, one moment he want to rap, but I mean, it's whatever. I don't listen to his music at all. I know my sister used to be singing Wear My Heart on My Sleeve.
That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Garland on the drive. Adebayo with the rejection. Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Now, today, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on
The VC logo looks almost cheesy and fake.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And a deep three from Junior. And the Heat, another three.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Trying to find a spark here. Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. A shot by Bell. No good. Oh, pretty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has
Wow.
ways to finish.
I messed up. That would have been an easy dunk.
There's the three.
Wow.
Found by Garland.
I made that, but that was a bro.
In this third quarter. Grant Darius
I just couldn't finish that.
scoring guard.
What's the score? I mean, we got a good, decent lead.
You know, he does a great job of getting his shoulder square to the hoop, even while on
This point's not about points. I don't want it to be. So
Don't make any mistake. Andre Iguodala has been around a while, but the hops are still part of the
I'm trying to get a double-double. Not really, but I'm just trying to get my playmaking badges so we can get this stuff done in a fashionably time, because time is of the essence, man. People talking about Thanksgiving, not doing Thanksgiving with your family. I mean, do Thanksgiving with your family at home. Like, don't try to go see your cousins and stuff like that. You know, your family and stuff like that. I'd rather